Hey there, my name is Caden Musto, and welcome back to my vlog. Today has been a really interesting day. Here in Utah Valley, we've been getting a lot of strange weather, and tonight it happened to be raining. Now, tonight is also the night of solo and ensemble, as I told you before. I play the French horn, and I was able to play well enough to go on to region for it. And I kind of got out of the house a little late, but I was still pretty on time. Right, like, the second intersection, like, from my house to go to Provo, there's this huge wreck, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And, I'm feeling sorry for the person. I'm like, I'm gonna be alright. Make it past that, I'm doing just fine. I get on university, and I, like, totally forget where Provo High School is. And then all of a sudden, I look out to the left, look out the window, and it's, like, right there. I'm like, as I found out quickly, it was on the north end, and the band room is on the south end, so I had to walk the entire length of the high school to get to where I was supposed to be going. Do you know those, like, that things that they have in high schools that they lower for, like, basketball games because they don't want people wandering around? Yeah, I had to, like, crawl under one of those. It was terrible. So as I'm walking there, I noticed there's, in the commons, they've got all these cases for instruments and stuff, but there's, like, nobody there. And I was like, what's going on? Thankfully, some tuba player came walking by. I was like, is this the warm-up room? He's like, yeah, it's fine. I'm like, okay. So I get out my French horn and warm up a little bit, and I'm feeling pretty good about myself. And I'm, grab up my papers, my music and all that stuff, and I notice forgotten form you're supposed to fill out for Region Solo. And I'm like, oh crap! So I go up to the front where everybody is, orienting you, and I notice they have the paper. I'm like, can I borrow that? And they're like, yeah, I can take it. Sweet. So I filled out, and everything was fine. But I get there, it's got the paper where everybody's name is and what time they perform. And at school, I was told 7 o'clock, and I get there, and it says, Caden Musto, 6:36. And and it turns out that everybody is on their dinner break, and so I have to wait until 7:50. I'm there at like 7:55. I have to wait 20 whole minutes for the adjudicators to get there and explain my situation. At the meantime, my accompanist is just getting off of work, and she, that wreck I talked about? Well, there's like now 10 more cars right there. So she has to go through all of that, and just like everything's good, nobody's moving. I'm just like, oh, this night is crazy. So she eventually makes it, and she actually arrived before the dinner break was up, so everything was working out fine. I go up to the adjudicators, and I told them my situation, and they were totally supportive, and they said that if there was a little pause anywhere, that I could slip in do my solo, which is what happened, and I performed wonderfully, and all was well. And that's the crazy story of my day. Thank you so much for watching again, and I hope to see you again.